In this week's gospel, we hear about the Transfiguration. This is that moment where Jesus goes up on a mountain with a couple of his disciples, and they see his figure, his appearance change, transform, if you will, right? He's glowing white. He's talking with Moses and Elijah, and these apostles are like, what is happening? Right? And Peter wants to build some tents and stay there forever, and Jesus points out, we can't stay here. We can't stay in this mountaintop moment. We have to go back down into the ordinary, boring humdrum of life, because that's exactly where I want you. That's where I want you to transform the world, transform the culture. Right? Jesus is saying this to the apostles. So there's a couple interesting things going on here. One, this is a little bit before Holy Week. So Jesus knows what the apostles are going to see. They're going to see him in a very human, weak, frail form. And so before that, he kind of builds them up by showing, not all of them, but some of them, a bit of his glory, right? This isn't even the fullness of the beatific vision of God face to face. This is just a sampling, a foretaste of Jesus' glory as God, right? And this cloud around them kind of reminds us of the Shekinah cloud, the glory cloud that fills the temple in the Old Testament. And that pillar of cloud that leads Israel through the desert through those 40 days, right? They're in the middle of that cloud when Jesus reveals his glory. So he's showing them that he's God. But he's also calling them not to stay in those mountaintop moments, those high moments, those times when we feel God's closeness. We're supposed to go out from those, right? And so a week into Lent, a week and a half into Lent, the Lord's calling us to pause here and think about what are those mountaintop moments in our lives. When have we felt closest to him? When have we been happiest? When have we been most fulfilled? What are those moments where we're like, I don't want this moment to end. I don't want to go out from this. Maybe it was a vacation, maybe a birthday, maybe just a nice sunny day early in the spring where you're outside playing as a family and you're like, yeah, this is it. I don't want to leave this moment. What are those mountaintop moments that the Lord wants us to experience, but then he calls us to go out from so we can bring some of that joy out into the world around us?